This ayah scares me so much where Allah says, and don't be like those who forget Allah so He made them forget themselves. And 99% of the people who don't even know who they are, which makes me so sad. So that is why I am filming this video, so in order to help you to know who you are. I'll make this video in parts because self-discovery journey is not that simple. Like, you really have to connect some dots, you really have to connect the pieces of a puzzle, and then when you connect all of the pieces, then it makes you. It will take a lot of videos to cover this topic, but if you really are interested to know yourself and not be among those people who don't know who they are, look forward for it. I ask you to tell me who you are, and then I tell you to not tell me your name, your age, your qualification, your profession, your religion, and then tell me who you are. Would you be able to answer me this question? If yes, then congratulations, you are a part of people who actually know themselves. If not whole, then a little bit. And if not, then keep watching so you will be able to know who you are, inshallah ta'ala. First of all, we will discover why it is important to know yourself. It's really important to know why you are doing something, so when you are doing it, you are confident. You don't know who you are, you accept people's projections as the truth. Let me give you an example. Your friend is really an angry person, okay? But he does not accept this in himself, that he has anger issues. You have a conflict and he made a mistake. So you confront your friend that you did something wrong here, and then he asks you, okay, then why you are being so angry with me? You are a very rude person or a very angry person. You were just trying to to get to know the matter and to fix it, but your friend, since he has anger issues, so now he is projecting his anger onto you. So if you don't know that you are not a grumpy, a rude person, then you will accept it as truth, like maybe I was the one who started this conflict, maybe I am the one who's like the issue. So then you allow other people to control you, you become a puppet to other people, and manipulators really uses these kind of people and they take advantage of them. If you don't want anyone to take advantage of you, get to know yourself. And another reason why you should know yourself, everyone has a different perception of you, and they might be true to some extent, but they are not the whole truth. Like for example, when you were a kid, you didn't talk much for any reason, like you were just a kid. But your mother started to say she is very shy. So whenever you're in front of guests, your mother tells the guest, she's very shy, she doesn't talk. And then you have heard it for years. For like when you were 2, when you were 4, when you were 6, and then you are like in your head, I am a very shy person, I don't talk to people, I don't talk to people, I don't have confidence. So now when you grow up, you don't have that kind of confidence because your mother told you that you are a very shy person. Okay. If you don't know that you have that fire sports lady inside of you, and you will only acknowledge that child, then that's who you will become. So you will accept other people's perception of you again, and you don't even realize that you talk as people expect you to talk, you react the way people expect you to react, and you are no longer a human but a robot that's responding the way they are expected. For years, I did the same mistake, and I have been interested in knowing myself ever since I was a kid, so I tried to search it up, but I never found anything interesting. Unfortunately, I did not find anything useful. There were like things like, no, if you're an introvert or an extrovert or MBTI test and stuff like this. It helped in certain ways, but it wasn't much deeper. And believe me, I tried to project these things onto myself. Like, I saw the qualities of an introvert. Okay, they are reserved. Okay, they don't like people, they don't like physical touch, they don't want to talk to people, they hate people, and all of this. And I was like, okay, so these are the qualities of an introvert, so I must have these qualities in order to become an introvert. You see, I put so much limitations onto myself because of the definition of an introvert I saw on Google. When I saw this, that introverts hate people, and I was like, okay, introverts hate people. But deep down, I knew that I had such passion and such empathy and such compassion for people, and I was like, but introverts hate people, that means that I must hate people too. And then I tried to like push people away, and I tried to run away from them because introverts hate people. I'm so grateful that I realized this sooner than later, that I did not have to fit in that box in order to like fit in the definition of an introvert. That is really so stupid, and a lot of people don't know that they are doing it. Why you are fitting yourself in a box? I have done it for years, so I am trying to tell you to not do it. Same goes for society standards, like girls are expected to be gentle, delicate, and are like flowers. So those girls who has that fire in them, they are like, okay, that's not who I'm supposed to be. And the boys, people always tell them boys never cry, crying is weakness. And then they grow up with this concept, and then they try to hide their feelings, and they never become vulnerable even in front of people that they love. So that is so toxic, and I want to break this cycle of toxicity. Okay, now my girl, you have had a little bit of an idea as to why you should know yourself, and most of all you should know yourself for yourself. Like a lot of people are studying a major because it's popular and they hate it. They hate every single day of going to the university because they are studying a popular major and it will grant them a good job but not a good life. So most of all you should know yourself for yourself. like like what makes you happy, what fulfills you, what passionates you, what like light up that fire inside of you. You should know yourself for yourself. In this video I will only talk about one thing you can learn to become more self-aware. If you have watched the movie of Inside and Out, you know that there are emotions that are like the major emotion. Just like the main character had the happiness as her major emotion, her mother had the sadness as her major emotion, and her father had the anger as her major emotion. So I want you to know what is your major emotion, not what people tell you. So let me give you mine examples, so in order for you to understand this more. Like people told me that I was such a brave person, that I am not afraid of anything because I'm not afraid of ghosts, of insects, of lizards, or scary rides, etc. So people would tell me that I am really a brave person, I'm not afraid of darkness, etc. I thought that yes, maybe I'm a brave person. But when I discovered my major emotion, it was fear. Would you believe this? It was fear. Humans are so good at hiding things. We are so good at wearing masks. So I was indeed afraid of ghost, etc. But since I did not want other people to perceive me this, so like I tried to be brave. And my love, let me tell you, it wasn't just about ghosts or scary rides, but it was also about people. Like I was so afraid of people. I was so afraid of rejection. I was so afraid of intimacy. I was so afraid of love. Like whenever I dig deeper into like any problem of my life, I would always find fear. If you want to know what is your root emotion, you need to dig deeper, like through journaling and meditation. And what I mean by is, so you can ask yourself these questions and you can get to the deeper root cause of your emotion. When you are meditating, I want you to remove all of your distractions so you can just be at peace and be with yourself. So you can ask yourself these questions. That, so for example, after journaling, you now realize that this is anger that is your main emotion. Okay, so when you are in meditation, you ask yourself that how does your body feels when it is angry, like when it is feeling anger. How does your chest feels like? How does that emotion feels like in your body? And then you feel that emotion and then you release it. And how do you release it? By submitting it to Allah. Like I have did it, and my fears like has gone now. I learned this from a book called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza, and this book helped me a lot in my self-discovery journey, and I'm so grateful to read this book. So I highly recommend this book to you if you want to know yourself and if you want to change yourself. We will talk about next things in the next video, inshallah, so stay tuned. I will make the part of it soon, very inshallah. Found this video helpful, please like and subscribe and share with someone who can get benefit out of this video, inshallah ta'ala. So I hope you're looking forward for more parts because this information is really Like it took me years to know it. So I feel like I really wish that I could just find this information when I just started, but again, we all have our journeys, so it's all right. Okay, Allah Hafiz, I love you for the sake of Allah, and I hope you do know yourself from the inside and out.